So, what changes are on their way for Libras for the rest of the year 2025 in their money, their career, their evolution, and romantic life? Ooh, emerging dawn. So, Libras, we're looking into your money first, okay? Cheers, by the way. Clink. Clarify merging dawn with 5 cards for Libras. Business, student, windfall, silence, unexpected. All right, so throughout this year, you're going to be planning, okay, but you're going to have a beginning to an ending in here throughout the year and your money, okay? Okay, Libras, if you want to round it up and see it as the big picture, okay? You have endings and new beginnings in your money throughout the rest of this year, and you're going to be planning for it, okay? Because in August, you're going to be raising more of your awareness and thinking bigger if you want more income about your money, which is going to lead you to wanting to learn more financial planning. What does a financial advisor do? Accountant? You're going to be like getting all white and nerdy about it. Okay, Virgos. And it don't matter what ethnicity you are, you're going to get all nerdy about it, which is great because it's going to really help you into the next month to have more of an increase or balance here, a positive cycle here in your money in October. Okay. September, yep, that's when you become the student, learning more about your money. Now in November, you're going to be silent here about your money. Ain't no one's business but your business, Libras, in regards to your money. Because you've learned in the past sharing too much about your money can be risky. Not everybody is trustworthy, right, Libras? So big hugs. I see that. Which is going to lead to something unexpected here of you getting ready for financial for any kind of setbacks, but you're going to move beyond that kind of crisis in order to take control, so that way your outcome is still up to you. What got channeled in, I'll help you with that when the time comes in December. I'll be doing readings throughout the months, okay? Especially in December, all right? Libras, if you need help with that unexpected financial setback. But you'll get through it, so that way you have a new beginning here in 2026 with your money, all right? So heads up with that. Now, in your career, you got to adapt to a transformation, Libras. I'm going to see what this is about for the rest of the year. Clarify, adapt to a transformation with 5 cards for Libras. Peacemaker. The Office. Slow. retail, and angelic help. When it comes down to your career, Libras, throughout the rest of this year, you're going to be going through a transformation within inside you, and it's going to affect your career throughout the year. And that's you nurturing it one step at a time. So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper on what that is. Okay. In August, you're going to become more of a peacemaker here. So you have more of a win-win attitude in your career, and your negotiations go really well, and making deals really well. Okay. Which is going to lead you to, especially if you have an office job, to boost more of your earnings here in your so opportunities to get more tasks done, more time to work, like overtime and stuff. I get those opportunities are going to happen more in September for you, which is going to lead into October, where things may be going slow, but you're making progress here in your career and you're getting there. Okay, so remember, slow and steady work leads to sustainable success. Okay, in October. So that way you're not freaking yourself out about your career. Okay. Now in November, you're going to be looking into creating some kind of passive income in order to moving things forward here in your career. But I also get cultivating your ideas here in your career as well, okay, Libras, which is going to lead to more spiritual and angelic help here. I feel as though you're going to leave it up to faith here at the end of December to get you through anything in your career, which is going to help you trust the universe or whatever your belief system is here to help you out in your career. So that way you have blessings that line up and you're trying to stay positive and trust yourself in December about your career, okay? Not bad. Yippee! Now let's look at the solution. Ooh, it looks great. Walking unscathed. Well, I can tell you right now, you're not going to be falling for any kind of bullshit, Libras, throughout the rest of this year. It's because you're trusting yourself not to fall into any kind of traps in your life, but staying focused on what matters. So we're going to look a little bit deeper, okay, so you know. Verify walking unscathed. 5 cards for Libras. True North. Sacred Journey. Pathways Beyond. Heavenly Embrace. Last one, Libra. Guardian Armor. Okay, warrior. All right, so why there's this overall picture of you not falling into traps is because you're making sure that you're making decisive decisions with clarity, okay, Libras? And to go even deeper than that, to give you a little bit more detail, in August, you're going to be aligning to these decisions, and these are the decisions that are going to propel you forward wherever your north node is, Libras. But I also get you using your intuition and trusting yourself to keep on moving you forward. which is moving to you to have a transformation in September. That way you're grounded, stable, and solid and emotionally balanced, which is moving you into October to trying new things and being receptive to new things coming to you, opportunities. Because you're going to also be releasing what no longer serves you here in October as well for your more evolution in your life, which is going into you being guided by your spirit guides or even me to help you move forward into December of facing and guarding yourself against fears and doubts and setting healthy boundaries so that way you're focused on moving forward into the year 2026. Yippee! Okay, very awesome of your evolution for the rest of this year. Now let's look into your romantic life, Libras. That Sky of Clarity. Clarify Sky of Clarity with 5 cards for Libras. Keep an open mind. Love yourself first. Codependency. Attraction. True love. So single and couple Libras, you're going to be gaining a lot of clarity here on what you want to do in your romantic life in order to express yourself in different ways. Okay. First in October is the first step is you healing any kind of expectations, single and couple Libras, of what your romantic partner should be, how they should act, everything. Okay. And how they should come to you, treat you, and all that stuff. So you can clear it all out. Okay. Start from square one is what's getting channeled in. And in return, it's getting you in September to focus on yourself, to take good care of yourself because you look more active when you have more self-respect and keeping yourself healthy, strong, vibrant, that kind of thing. I see you in October releasing yourself from any kind of addiction or codependency. Okay, single and couple Libras, which is return, opening things up where you're attracting more in the present moment, not worry about the past or future possibilities, no matter if you're in a couple or a single situation. More nurturing energy in November for you, which is in December for you couple and single Libras, being patient in your romantic life, especially if you want somebody to come in or just getting to know somebody. It's what I get for you singles, and for you couples, just being patient with growing that bond between you and your partner, okay, in December. So no breakups, it's just you making sure that you know clearly what you want and how you want to express yourself in your romantic life, okay, Libras, for the rest of the year. Very cool. Love, love, love is what's getting channeled in, Libras. Big hugs. That's your reading. I really hope it helps. And don't forget to hit the like button, Libras. You're always welcome. And now I got to move forward to Scorpio land. Yeah, Scorpios. So I'll see you later, okay, Libras.